So I got another Doom video to talk about, and this time it's about the story. So anyone who's a hardcore Doom fan should know that this series isn't really known for its amazing or memorable story. It's really the complete opposite, but in today's age, if you want to make your single player experience to really stand out, you just gotta have a story. Look at The Last of Us. The game gets a lot of good reviews. It won a lot of awards, and it's considered to be one of the best games of all time, and all of that jazz, basically. Also, I just feel like nowadays, single player is really the experience for people that want a story and have fun at the same time. While back in the old days, you played whatever mode to have fun, but if you really want to have fun with a game in today's age, you play multiplayer. So nowadays, the standards are higher, I guess, and since the information we found from the recent Doom game, there was no mentioning of the story. Now, I'm cool with that. I consider myself an old school gamer, and what I mean by that is I play games just to enjoy the game in whatever direction or role it wants to take on. So if it doesn't want to have a story, whatever. If it doesn't want to have a single player, then fine by me. Like I said, most people seem to look single player games to be story driven experiences, and if they look at Doom and be like, oh, this game is just mindless shooting, next, where's the new Halo game at? I definitely wouldn't want Doom to suffer in that competition just because it doesn't have a story, and everything I've heard, it's been positive, so it's not like I think the game is going to be bad, but just because I feel like the game is going well, it doesn't really mean that the game will go well if it gets released. I really don't know how it is going to write the story down, since I don't even think the concept for Doom can even work for a storyline. Like, Wolfenstein works well because it's based on Nazis, and the fact that the New Order turns the history around, it kind of really get people's attention really quickly. I remember watching some of the Let's Players playing the game, and they were completely shocked when they found out that the Nazis won World War II. Nazis are, real things to our society, and if they did rule the world, I'm sure, that would be one twisted place to live. So I guess the whole concept really works for a story, and it just captivates the audience, especially when they're playing the game completely blind. What really made me want to do this video was the Did You Know Gaming on Doom, since a lot of people were shocked by John Carmack's philosophy on having a story in the game, and to be honest, I do agree with them, but I don't completely agree with them. I always believed single player games are all about immersion, and when you add a story, it makes the immersion even higher, but it's not really necessarily to have one, to be honest. Still, I do want this game to be a hit. It doesn't have to be on the same level as Call of Duty, because let's face it, I don't think there's any game that can really compete Call of Duty level of success unless it's a free to play game like League of Legends or something like that. But those games are different because they're free to play. However, I really want Doom to be relevant in whatever year it's going to be released. I really want that same amount of love that the game gets, just like how games like The Last of Us, Metro Last Light, or BioShock Infinite gave a lot of gamers a strong amount of interest when they play the game, and they just enjoy it so much. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. And this video was supposed to be used for my Doom 3 look back video on its 10th birthday, but I just don't like doing those, so yeah, I didn't do it. However, I could give you guys some brief thoughts of Doom 3 if you are new to my channel. I enjoyed the game, and I thought it was a Doom game, and it was just cool in what it tried to do, combining survival horror with Doom 1 and 2 roots to it. I actually thought this game was as good as the classics at first, but as I played more of it, I started realizing its flaws, like linear levels, and it's just not good overall. However, I still liked the game a lot, and it does give me quite a nostalgic experience to me, since I really thought it was just such a cool game back then, since it had the right amount of freshness, but a sense of familiarity at the same time. The Lost Mission add-on was good, as in how it tries to make Doom 3 assets feel more like the classics, but the map pack itself isn't that great, since there are a lot of good amount of recycled areas from the original Doom 3 maps, and that fact alone just makes it feel rushed overall. But still, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I really didn't enjoy this version of Doom 3 since it just feels rushed with its technical problems and some of its questionable changes compared to vanilla or Xbox Doom 3. So if you really got more questions about, how I feel about Doom 3, post a comment. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, and I will see you guys later.